Hey, what's going on, toy heads? Jason here with Toybot.
All hail Toybot!
Coming at you today with a brand new comic vlog video. Now, a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to vend in the Artist Alley at the Grit City Comic Con in Tacoma, Washington. Took place at the Tacoma Convention Center. Now, for those of you who are curious, I do vend under the name Mad Slaps. That's where I do a combination of stickers and recently delving into art toys, which I may or may not start to cover on this channel. If you are following me on Instagram, then you'll know that I have done some cross promotion between both my art account as well as the Toybot account. But feel free to check it out. Let me know what you think. But not here really to talk about that. I'm here more to talk about the comic books I picked up at the convention, as well as other artists that I met that make comics. So first off, I gotta say, working the Artist Alley was great. Met a lot of really cool people, came through. It was a really awesome time. I appreciate everybody that came by and supported me, you know, by buying some stickers or picking up an art toy. You know, huge shout out to Garrett Bailey. He came by. He's been supporting me for, he's come by the last 2 years to support me at this Comic Con. So really appreciate him. Go check out his art. You can check him out on Instagram. I believe it's at Bailey is a Robot. I'll put the appropriate handle down below. But yeah, it was a really great time. Had a lot of fun. Talked to people about everything from, like I said, comic books to cats to miniature war games. It was just really, really great experience. And I can't wait to do this again next year. Next year's Grit City is going to be, I believe, November 9th. It'll be November 9th, 2024. So hopefully I'll see some of you there that live here locally in Washington State. But now that that's out of the way, let's get right to some comic books. So first off, I found out that Rick Hoberg was going to be at this convention. And it just so happens that Rick Hoberg did the art for that Star Wars comic book, issue number 10, that I had come across when I was going through and cleaning up my comic collection. You may remember from a few videos ago. And when I found out he was there, I was like, well, I gotta take this comic with me and get it signed. So I did. At one point when I had kind of a break, there wasn't as much people coming through. I took my comic over and had a really nice chat with Mr. Hoberg after he signed my comic. We just, really cool guy. Just nice to know that, you know, sometimes I guess you forget that, you know, these comic artists are pretty much as big, you know, big enough, as big of, you know, geeks as we are. And it was really nice being able to chat with him about everything from Star Wars to Star Trek to even like the Marvels, which, by the way, I still, as of this video, I have still not seen it. And not that I don't want to see it. I'm definitely going to get out and see it. Just there's been a lot going on the last few weeks. So anyways, it was great meeting him, chatting with him a little bit. Really cool guy. If you get a chance to meet him at any of the cons, I'd recommend seeking him out because, again, so with that being said, I did walk around more looking. I was kind of on a search for Saga of Crystar. Did not find anything other than a couple copies of issue number 1, which I don't need. I currently have issues 1 through 5 and now need issues 6 through 11. Anybody out there, you know, has any leads on any of those issues, feel free to get at me. You can email me or comment down below and we can connect. But I didn't find any Crystar, but I did come across a booth who was selling quite a bit of Star Wars comics and talking to vintage, you know, the old ones, and basically picked up comics like, you know, this one. Look at this cover. That pink and that yellow. just really, really pops in this art here. You know, you can see the glare of the light there, but look at that, Vader and Luke, right? So I got this one, issue 6. Here you see I have issue 10. Well, I picked up issue 11, which apparently comes right after that. After that, issue 12. That cover, Luke. Interesting enough, he's drawn with a red lightsaber. So I'm kind of curious where they're going with that. I'm apparently missing issue 13. I didn't see that there, but I did see issue 14. I really liked the way Chewbacca was drawn here. And then I guess apparently picked up issue 5. So filling in some, trying to fill in some holes in my, I guess now, Star Wars collection. Decent deal. I feel like they were like about $5 a pop, and these comics seem to be in really good condition. Definitely better than my issue 10, but like I said, wasn't really about the condition of this. I thought it would be really cool to, meet him and get his signature, since I've just recently got back, into collecting comics. And apparently Star Wars comics is what I'm going to be collecting among other properties. So yeah, so it was, again, I could have spent a lot more money at that booth because the guy had quite a few, but this is what I ended up going with. Mainly, part of it was to fill in some holes around this issue 10, but also just the cover art. I mean, look at this issue 6. I'm really, I wish I'd had, been able to, maybe at some point get this one signed. But so yeah. So other than picking up these comic books, well, I guess while I'm talking about Star Wars, I did come across a booth, and I did actually end up picking up a toy. Ended up picking up this Star Wars Boba Fett comic art edition. So it's still on brand. It's still on brand with the comic books. But I picked up this Boba Fett figure because I really like the paint job on it. Got it for $10. So again, you can't beat that price. I think retail on this thing was like $20 because, you got to get that Boba Fett tax. I do know they did go on clearance, but I missed my chance. So when I saw that at the booth, I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to treat myself and go ahead and pick that up. So yeah, so it ended up being a real Star Wars heavy con for me as far as my pickups go. I did actually manage to swing by Mr. Garrett Bailey's booth, and I picked up one of his comics. This one's called Shooties. I picked one up from him last year, the other one he had at his booth. So this one I haven't had a chance to read yet, but hoping this week I can get through and read it. But kind of flip through here, take a look at the art. Definitely dig his style. I love like the pinks and the blues that he uses in it. So again, get a chance, go check out, like I said, Bailey is a Robot on Instagram, and that's where you'll find Garrett Bailey, and keep an eye on that for on that Instagram to see when he'll, the next con he'll be at. I'm pretty sure he said he's planning on doing Grit City next year, possibly SummerCon, which is something I'm thinking about doing. I'm gonna see how much, what the tables cost for that, but I believe that opens up December 1st, so I'll take a look at that. But definitely looking forward to checking out Shooties by Garrett Bailey. Real nice guy, great guy, fun to chat with. So you get a chance to go out to the con and hit up Artist Alley, definitely look him up. Really, that about wraps up the end of what I'm going to do in this particular vlog, this comic vlog. I'm sure I've done enough rambling. I could talk about some of the other comic pickups I've gotten in the past month or two, seeing as how I haven't really been keeping up with this vlog, but I might save that for another vlog soon, because I kind of want to gather my thoughts on some of the new, like the Transformers from Skybound, and the Void Rivals stuff and how that intermixes. Might do maybe a segment on that. I don't know, just kind of talking out of my butt here. So appreciate you guys checking out this video. And again, Grit City 2024, November 9th, if you live in the area, please come out, say hi, because I'm planning on going even bigger next year with some art toys. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually have a new comic done, well, a new mini comic, or maybe something. Maybe I'll have a, more something like this, a little, like a graphic novel. But anyways, guys, if you haven't done so already, feel free to hit that like button. And if you don't already subscribe to my channel and you'd like to get updates, and if you'd like to know more about me and my toy adventures and of course occasional comic videos, then please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you know the next time I drop a video. That being said, until next time, toy heads, all hail Toybot.
Big boy. Meow.